Live.
Thank you, Connor. Good morning. Today is January 7th, 2026. It's approximately 10:02 a.m. This is a convening of the Massachusetts Gaming Commission for the purpose of agenda setting meeting number 207. I'm Jordan Maynard. I serve as chair. Commissioner Skinner is unavailable today. So with that, we'll start the roll call. Good morning, Commissioner O'Brien.
I'm here.
Good morning, Commissioner Hill.
Good morning, I am here.
And good morning, Commissioner Broder.
Good morning. I am here as well.
All right, so we're going to start with you, Commissioner Broder, in your capacity as secretary, going to item number 2, which are a couple sets of minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So we did have an error in our last, the approval of our last agenda setting meeting minutes. Pursuant to that, I would move to rescind the motion made during the December 9th agenda setting meeting regarding the approval of the previous meeting's agenda setting minutes, as said motion included an incorrect date. And then I'll have a second motion.
All right, so we'll take that motion first.
Yeah.
Second.
Thank you. Commissioner O'Brien.
Aye.
Commissioner Hill.
Aye.
Secretary Broder.
Yes.
And I vote yes, 4-0.
And Mr. Chairman, pursuant to that, I move to approve the minutes from the agenda setting meeting held on November 25th, 2025, as included in the commissioner's packet and discussed here today, subject to any necessary corrections for typographical errors or other non-material matters.
Second.
Thank you. Commissioner O'Brien.
Aye.
Commissioner Hill.
Aye.
Commissioner Broder.
Yes.
And I vote yes, 4-0.
And moving on from there, I move that the commission consider for approval the agenda setting meeting minutes from December 9th, 2025, as included in the commissioner's packet and discussed here today, subject to any corrections for typographical errors or other non-material matters.
Second.
Thank you. Commissioner O'Brien.
Aye.
Commissioner Hill.
Aye.
Commissioner Broder.
Yes.
And I vote yes, 4-0. Thank you, Commissioner Broder, for fixing that and presenting those minutes. We appreciate you as always.
Much appreciated. Thank you to all.
All right. Let's turn it to packet page 2 and look over our dates from January 8th, which is tomorrow, and that'll be a quarterly report, all the way to our public meeting on February 26th. We have a suitability hearing in there too on February 11th. Anything we need to note, anything we need to add, subtract, take away on these dates?
Chair.
Counselor.
Good morning, Chair. Good morning, Commissioners. We do have an additional item to add to the meeting schedule. We have recently just scheduled an individual qualifier hearing for February 2nd.
So Feb 2.
Mm-hmm.
Does that work for everybody, Grace?
Yes, I believe we sent a calendar hold yesterday afternoon.
Thank you. I'm good with adding that, Commissioners. Everybody good? All right. Anything else to add? Thank you, Counselor.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go to page 3. That's January 15th. We have all of our standard issue holds. Anything to add or take away? We do have a 9:30 start that morning, and I see both Kathleen Kramer and Dr. Lightbound. I'll go with Dr. Lightbound. Her mute is on.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning, everybody. As you all know, Raynham temporarily shut down at the end of December. And so if the commissioners would like, we could have that on for discussion on that meeting on January 15th. I can discuss the different measures they've taken for cashing tickets and refunding the ADW money they have in their dial to bet and things like that. And Justin can talk about the legal implications if the commission wants, and if there's any thing in particular that the commission would like to hear about or questions they have. And I would like to, give my condolences to the workers at Raynham. Most of them are longtime employees, probably worked there 30 or 40 years. Obviously, this is a tough time for them. So my feelings go out to them.
Thank you, Dr. Lightbound. I'll add, yes, I think we're interested in that as soon as possible, and any updates that come between now and then, making sure that patrons get their money paid out, as well as ensuring that those workers that you just talked about are treated with the most compassion and care, are all things that I want updates on. I think the whole commission would want updates on those. Anything else to add, commissioners? Commissioner for Dr. Lightbound? All right. Let's add that to the agenda.
Thank you.
Thank you. CEC Kramer, did you have something to add?
I have something to take away. So good morning, everyone. We will not have any non-compliance matters, so appreciate that we had the time set aside, but after reviewing, we won't have anything for the 15th.
All right. Thank you.
I can follow that as well, Chair, by saying we don't have any regulations for the 15th. We will certainly have some of the next meeting in January, but not for next week.
Okay.
I guess I'll just chime in here as well. Nothing from sports wagering on the 15th.
We're thinning out that meeting on the 15th.
Mr. Chairman, quick question
Commissioner
in
Brooker.
my head. Does Dr. Lightbound, do you or maybe you Justin anticipate a need for an executive session related to the Raynham piece?
I don't anticipate the need for an executive session. My sense of how we would proceed would simply be that Dr. Lightbound will provide an update on everything that she's learned from her communications with Raynham during this temporary closure. And then I could provide some context with respect to the statutory and regulatory provisions that may affect, and just making sure that Raynham is doing everything. And probably would be we'd advise like a letter from the commission to Raynham, just memorializing that, and hopefully get something back in writing, just with a prepared plan of temporary closure, and we kind of get the blessing of the commission on something along those lines.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and if at any point, Justin, you see in conversations that you have that it's necessary, we'll add that in. Okay.
Yep.
Anything else to add to that particular date? All right, let's talk about the 29th, the end of the month. Besides our standard issues holds, do we have anything we want to add or take away to the 29th?
Chair, I do have a few items for the 29th. 2 sets of house rules, if we could add those. One is DraftKings and one is Caesars. We also have a waiver request from Fanatics, if we could add that to the 29th as well. And then finally, if we could add a return of the commission's discussion of the quarterly report presentations from sports wagering operators.
Okay, I think so. See, you're making up for it at the end of the month.
Right.
In the middle. I'm good with that. Commissioners, are we good with giving Chief Tracy that time? All right. Thank you. CFAO Lennon, and then Dr. Lightbound.
We have the mid-year budget update.
All right.
Thank you.
It's funny when you think about the fiscal year, because you hear mid-year in January, it takes your brain a second.
Yeah.
We'll add that to the year. Dr. Lightbound.
Oh, probably be ready to bring that Racehorse Development Fund benefits for jockeys back at that point.
we needed additional information on out of December, right? All right.
Correct.
Okay. I think we're good with that. Taking care of that for that matter. I see Counselor Young on. Anything we need?
Good morning, Chair and Commissioners. Happy New Year. Just confirming that we will have at least one regulation coming back for final approval. It's 205 CMR 149, the Racehorse Development Fund. So it should be a pretty quick presentation, essentially just kind of reviewing any comments that we have. There's a hearing scheduled for next Tuesday with Commissioner O'Brien presiding, but so far we've received no comments on that regulation.
All right. Thank you. I think that's
Thank you.
Good to add that. Unless I hear any objections. Director Vanderlinden, anything from you on that date? I'm getting a no. Anyone else have anything for that date on the 29th? As always, if anything pops up like Grace, no, and I'm sure we'll get it scheduled out. All right, let's go to February 12th. Again, standard issue, anything to add or take away in early February?
Chair, I do have an item for February 12th. If we could add a petition we have from FanDuel to add esports to the event catalog. Then we will, of course, brief you all on that in advance.
That second sentence is what I was waiting for. All right, I look forward to that. Yeah. Okay, let's add that, right, commissioners? All right. Got a request from an operator. Director Vanderlinden.
Yes, I do have 2 items. I would like to add, do you agree, policy determining qualified researchers for the Section 97 data, and a GameSense quarterly update.
Okay. Will we get a Section 97 update before then too?
We will probably have one for you in short order, Chair. I'm still waiting on a couple messages out, and we're having some ongoing discussions. We will have, as I think I noted, there should be some movement early this year. So I will get back. I'll circle back to you on that. But as soon as we have something substantive to report, Mark and I can come back to the commission.
Sounds good. Thank you, Councilor Stefan. Now we're all interested in getting that issue put to bed.
Okay, Chair,
Yes.
we'd like to put just a little briefing so that we can give the commission a summary of the applications received for the Community Mitigation Fund grant round. Should only be maybe 10 minutes, if that.
All right. Thank you, Mary. I think that makes sense. And we look forward to doing the application review as every year. And we understand that the funds are constrained this year, but we're going to be as equitable as we possibly can in administering those funds. Thank you. Anything else to add to the 12th? All right. That takes us to the 26th. Anything to add right now? To the 26th.
Chair, the quarterly reports for the 3 licensees, we usually do them the end of February. So this might be a good date for that. I would think about an hour and a half, maybe, for all 3. I'll see what the availability is, of course, but.
All right. We'll hold that time. Commissioners, we good with that? Thank you. Anything else on the 26th? I know these things fill up every time. All right, I'm starting to wonder if we start just doing 3 ahead or something, Grace. But who knows? We'll talk about that later. Let's go to under review. Anything to add or take away or to move up on under review? All right. Any commissioner updates? Any business we didn't anticipate? Do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Hill. Commissioner O'Brien,
Aye.
Commissioner Hill,
Aye.
Commissioner Broder,
Yes.
and I vote yes 4-0. Everyone who's in the office or coming to the office, we look forward to celebrating Joe Delaney today. So thank you all.